Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I am Maddie. Yeah, we're in quarantine, so I kind of decided, let's just start a YouTube channel and see what happens with it. Before we get started, a few facts about me. I'm 14. I love musicals. I love theater. I love acting. My favorite Broadway musical is Hamilton, and I'm obsessed with the soundtrack right now. My parents are so annoyed with me by it, but it's okay, because I love the soundtrack, and it's absolutely amazing. I love Netflix. I've been watching a lot of Netflix recently, and I am a huge fan of Disney and all, those shows. If that makes sense. So, basically, you guys know what we're doing by the title of this video. I decided that I was gonna say some shows that I'm watching. You're bored. You're bored in quarantine. I get it. Some shows that you can watch. Basically, all of these shows except I have a list, by the way. All of these shows except three are rated 14 and older or M for mature. That's just the type that I like to watch. And for the M for mature things, my mom and dad know that I watch them. Sometimes I can watch it with them. Sometimes it's shows that they watch. So basically, all of this, if you want to watch some of those shows, then you might just want to be like by your parents on. I'll tell you which ones, especially one of these. But yeah, and basically I gave them a rating as well. So we're gonna start. The first one, Stranger Things. I absolutely love Stranger Things. I have watched it 18 times, and it's amazing. I actually have a notebook of it. It's over there. I have a poster. Don't mind my messy bed, but my poster is right there. That calendar, and then those pictures over there are of Noah Schnapp, who plays Will on Stranger Things. And I have a shirt, but I don't really know where that shirt is. But it's okay. So yeah, Stranger Things is rated 14 and older. I gave it a 100 out of 10 because it's so amazing. Basically, it's about these friends, and they live in a place called Hawkins, Indiana, and they love the game Dungeons and Dragons. And basically, Dungeons and Dragons comes out in real life, basically. That's just how it is. They fight a Demogorgon. They meet a girl named Eleven with superpowers. That's season 1. Will goes missing. Season 2, they meet Billy and Max. A lot of stuff goes down with them. So yeah, that's good. 11 meets her sister. I don't know if I just spoiled. I didn't spoil. Anyways, and then season 3 is the best season. I can't really spoil anything about it. Let's just say they're fighting the biggest monster yet. Yeah. It's so good. It's amazing. But yeah, that's rated 14 and older. The next show I love a lot. It's All American. All American is rated 14 and older, and I rated it a 10 out of 10. Basically, All American is about this kid from Crenshaw in California who gets offered, not a scholarship, offered the chance to play at Beverly High, which is a huge football team. Not a huge football team, but a good football team. Because he's from Crenshaw, which is kind of they don't grow up with the best, stuff. And Beverly does. That's what that show is about, basically, in his journey through there, meeting Coach Baker, Olivia, and Jordan, who are twins. But listen, people, if you don't like football, trust me, I don't like football at all. But I started liking it because of the show. But also, you don't have to know anything about football. You don't have to like it. It's basically just a teen drama. It's really good. But yeah, it's a 10 out of 10 for me. Next show I love, again, I love all of these shows. Some of them. Yeah. The next show I'm currently watching, I am on the last season. There are 5 seasons. Oh, and I'm All American. There are 2 seasons. Stranger Things, there are 3. And in this show, it is rated 14 and older. I rated it a 10 out of 10. And I'm on season 5 of The Fosters. The Fosters is a really good, family show. It's not like a family show, but, it's about a family that foster kids and adopt kids a lot. They have 5 kids in total. There is Mariana and Jesus, who are twins. Brandon, who is... So these 2 moms, there's Steph and Lena, and they are married. Steph was married before meeting Lena, and she had Brandon, and then they adopted Jesus and Mariana, and then they fostered Jude and Callie. But basically, it's about Callie, She's like the main character, but they're all main characters, and it's a really good show about their life and just how they, you know, live with all those kids, and they get in a lot of problems, because if you think your family's crazy, this family's absolutely crazy. But it's a really good show. The next show I've watched 7 times, Glee. Glee is also rated 14 and older. I rated it a 9 out of 10 because after, there are 6 seasons? I think there are 6 seasons. After season 5 and season 6 was horrible. I'm sorry. It was. It just really was. The last episode, oh, it was so sad. Anyways, basically it's about these high school misfits that they all join together in a glee club. They sing mashups. Leah Michelle plays the main character, Rachel Berry. Yeah, they get slushies thrown in their faces because, you know, they're nerds. But no, it's a really good show about their life. There's Rachel, Finn, Kurt, Puck, Santana, Tina, Mike, Artie, Quinn, Brittany. I'm missing so many people. But it's a really good show. And I really do think you should watch it. Next show, On My Block. I love this one. It's also rated 14 and older. And I rated it a 9 out of 10 just because I didn't like the ending of it. There are 3 seasons. It's about these 4 teenagers going into high school. And basically, one of their members gets put into a gang. And then a relationship forms with Monse and Caesar. So the main characters are Monse, Caesar, Ruby, and Jamal. Jamal is my favorite character because he's hilarious. Anyways, basically they all have to find... Jamal is worried about finding this roller world money, and that's all he cares about. And then Ruby wants to come... Ruby hasn't had his own room in a while. This is the first season, so he hasn't had his own room in a while. And he finally gets the chance to have his own room, but then a cousin, Olivia, not a cousin, a family friend's cousin, Olivia, moves in, and he's amazed. He's like, okay, I'll give him my room because he thinks she's so pretty. And all that happens. Basically, yeah, it's just their life in high school. It's really good. Okay, for this show, this is my first rated M for mature show. This show deals with a lot. It does. Okay. So if you have suffered or know somebody, or if you are sensitive to like depression, suicide, or anything in that matter, I don't request watching this show. Honestly, if you are in a good mental state and you think you are great, or if you are not, don't watch it. I'm just saying, don't watch this. And if you are, and you want to watch something, it's a good show. It really is. It is rated M for mature. I gave it a 9 out of 10 just because it can be not graphic, but the information that is said in it can be graphic. It's 13 Reasons Why, and 13 Reasons Why is about a girl named Hannah Baker who committed suicide because many people, there are 13 reasons. She makes tapes and sends them around of why she did it, what she did. That's what season 1 is. Season 2 is her trial. Season 3 is about, I can't say because I'll spoil it. But yeah, it's a really good show. I watched it, and it's really good. It won't make you cry, obviously. It's so sad, but it is so good, and it's so, like, informing. That way you can tell, oh, is this person depressed, or, yeah. I'm not going to get into detail, but yeah, it's a really good show. This next show, I'm not a huge fan of. I only watched the first season. There are 2 seasons right now. This is a big M for mature. This one is the one that you need to watch with your family if you watch it. It is You. You is a very, very, it's a grown show. I shouldn't have watched it, but it's good. It is. I don't like the second season because I feel like it's just a whole new story. My whole entire family loves it. My brother loves it. My parents love it. They're the ones who got me into it. It's about this stalker. It sounds so weird, but it is. He's a stalker, and he falls in love with this girl. I don't even remember their names. I really don't. Joe and Beck. Basically, he's stalking her, and he's like, I don't know how to explain it. I gave that a 9 out of 10. Or no, I gave it an 8 out of 10. This next show, I don't really know why it's rated M for mature, because it's not. I'm a cheerleader, so this show really meant the world to me. It is Cheer on Netflix. I gave this a 10 out of 10 because it really describes and explains how cheer is an actual sport, And if you don't believe that, that's okay, but you should watch the show and it will change your mind. These athletes, it's based on Navarro Cheer in Corsicana, Texas, and their journey to Daytona, which is a big competition. It is amazing. But yeah, it's really good. So watch it. The next show I've only watched once, and it's a really cute show. I love it. It's called The Expanding Universe of Ashley Garcia. This is rated PG. It's so sweet, and it's so good. I gave it an 8 out of 10 because, you know, it's kind of for, like, preteens. That's not that far from me. Like, that's not that younger. But for me, I'm not into that stuff anymore. But it's a really good show. I watched it 2 months ago. It's about this girl, Ashley Garcia, who gets the chance to build robots and stuff with math at NASA. Or I think it's NASA. And she moves in with her uncle, and she meets her friends and all this. And she lives like, she's a genius. So she lives like a normal high school life, but as a genius. If that makes sense. It's really good. I have 3 more shows. The next show is really good. It's one of the good shows. It's Alexa and Katie. It is rated G, which is so cute. I rated a 9 out of 10 just because, like, I feel like there's not that much going on in their lives. So basically, it's about these 2 best friends, Alexa and Katie. Alexa was diagnosed with cancer, and Katie goes through the process of living, you know, all that with her. Their bond becomes a bigger bond. I think there are 2 seasons. I'm not really sure how many seasons there are. But it's a really good show, and I think you should watch it. No Good Nick. That is rated PG, and I gave it an 8 out of 10. The only reason I give this an 8 out of 10 is because it didn't really, like... There was only 1 season, and I'm so mad about that. Because literally, it should have been counted for more seasons. It's so good. But yeah. Basically, it's about this girl who says she's a part of this family, but she's really not. And she lives with them, and she's just getting information about them and, like, basically planning to kill them because of her workers she's working with. And then she actually falls in love with the family and loves the family that she's going to have, or with. But yeah, it's a good show. And my final show I have not finished, so I did not rate it. I stopped watching it. I don't know why I did. I'm going to restart it. This is rated 14 and older. It is Jane the Virgin. It's a really good show. It's about this girl named Jane. She basically saves herself from marriage. And one day she gets... I'm not even going to explain it. It's going to be awkward trying for me to explain it because I'm going to say something that's not right and all that. But it's a good show. And one day she gets pregnant on accident. But yeah. That's basically it. That's all I've watched. I stopped during season 2, so. It's a good show, though. If you have any more recommendations for shows or movies to watch, comment down below, and I will totally watch them or make another video on what to watch. So thank you guys for watching my first video, and yeah, I hope you like it, and if you did, give this a thumbs up, and subscribe to my channel for more videos, and thank you guys for watching.